Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another edition of Think Different Television. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are going to figure out parallel lines and angle pairs with our picture that looks like this, okay? So, parallel lines and angle pairs. When two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, what the hell is that? We'll figure out in a second. The following pairs of angles are congruent. Corresponding alternate interior, alternate exterior, and consecutive interior angles are supplementary. All right, what the hell is that? Let's figure it out. So first, I got to write my definitions. So here's what your paper should look like. Parallel lines and angle pairs, that's the title. When two parallel lines are cut by a transversal. What the hell is a transversal? Well, it's any line that looks like this. Let's label this transversal. How do I know that they're parallel? Do I see a sign that says, no, these things right here, these mean parallel. So let's write that down like that, parallel. So when you have these marks, that means it's parallel. So that forms a lot of congruent angles. When you have two parallel lines and it's cut by a line, transversal. Transversal could look like this, it doesn't matter. All right, so first kind of lines are corresponding angles. The way I like to think about it is same side, skip one. Same side, skip one. So angle 1 is congruent to angle. So same side of the transversal, skip 3, go to 5. So if angle 1 were to be 100, angle 5 is also 100 degrees. Why? Because they're corresponding angles. When parallel lines are cut by a transversal, that's one of the relationships that develops. So I got angle 2 is congruent to angle 6. Why? Because same side of the transversal, skip 4, go to 6. So if this is 30 degrees, angle 6 is also 30 degrees. Cool. There are two more. Do you see them? Yeah, 3 and 7 is one. Angle 3 is congruent. Make sure you're practicing writing this notation. Is congruent to angle 7. So if this is 30, this is going to be 30 also. If this is 45, this is 45. What's the last one? Yeah, angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. Got it. Next, alternate interior angles. Well, what the hell are interior angles? Let's see. Well, I like to think about this like this is my car here. This is my car, and these are like the doors. So these are the wheels going, and so the interior angles are right here. The exterior are right here, like with the doors open. So 3, 4, 5, and 6 are interior. 1, 2, 7, and 8 are exterior, or outside those parallel lines. So alternate means opposite. Write that down. Opposite the transversal. So alternate interior. So here's my interior again. So 3 is congruent to 6. It's opposite side of the transversal, and it's on the interior of those parallel lines. So angle 3 is congruent to angle 6. So if this were 40 degrees, that also would be 40 degrees. If that were 50 degrees, that would be 50 degrees. Or 51, or whatever the hell it might be. Next, we got, what is the other pair? Angle 4 is congruent to angle 5. Yeah, if this were 120, that would be 120. If this were 123, that would be 123, etc. All right, next, we have alternate exterior angles. So same idea, opposite side of the transversal. And now it's exterior, it's outside of the parallel lines. So I mean angle 1 and angle 8 are congruent. What else? Oh yeah, angle 2 and angle 7 are congruent. Bam. Cool. Next, so special thing, star, right here. We also have this other relationship that appears a lot. Consecutive interior angles are supplementary. Well, what does supplementary mean again? Yeah, adds to 180 degrees, like that. So consecutive means in a row and on the inside. So consecutive interior would be 3 and 5. So interior, consecutive, same side. So that would mean that angle 3 plus angle 5 equals what? Yeah, 180. They're not congruent because one's obtuse and one's acute, but we know that this right here, this is 100, this is 80, because 100 plus 80 equals 180. This is 120, this is 60, because 120 plus 60 is 180. What other pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary are we talking about? Yeah. Angle 4 plus angle 6 equals 180 degrees. Same relationship. Cool. All right, let's practice one right here. Now we have one, so copy this down. In this figure, so we have the same figure, we got parallel lines, cool, and we got our transversal right here. All right, measure of angle 2 is 75. So I'm going to put 75 here. Always mark up your picture. What the hell is the measure of angle 1? That's what I'm going to figure out first. What is this relationship? Well, they're not congruent. It's not going to be corresponding. It's not going to be alternate interior. It's not going to be alternate exterior. It's just supplementary. It's along a straight line. Look at this straight line. So angle 1 plus 75, these two together equals 180. Subtract 75 and I get 105. So this is 105 degrees. Why? Because they're supplementary. They're on the same straight line. And a straight line we know is 180 degrees. It's supplementary. Cool. All right. Angle 6. Ooh, what's the relationship? Yeah, corresponding. Angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding. So if angle 2 is 75, angle 6 is also 75 degrees. If I want to put a reason, it's corresponding to angle 2. The measure of angle 8 now. How can I get 8? Well, there's a number of ways now, right? It's supplementary to 6, or, ooh, what's this relationship between 1 and 8? Yeah, alternate exterior angles. So if angle 1 is 105, angle 8 is also 105 because it's alternate exterior. All right, and the measure of angle 7, where's 7? Oh, sorry, I forgot to mark that up. Angle 7. Ooh. Oh, 7, I can say, is alternate exterior. I can also say it's vertical to 6, right? Across that x. See that x? There's that x, so it's across the x. So that's 75 degrees. So there's a number of ways to prove it. You can say alternate exterior to 2. You can say vertical to 6. You can say supplementary to 8, etc. Last thing, measure of angle 3. Ooh, alternate interior here. Or you can say it's vertical or supplementary or, ooh, corresponding, same side, skip one. Tons of ways, 75 degrees. Got it. Cool. Next one. Let's make it a little more challenging, shall we? Here you go. So this one right here, I want you to copy off the worksheet. Looks like this. This right here. So we got this and this. This and this. So now we got a double transversal. Measure of angle 9 is 80. Measure of angle 5 is 68. We got to find these 6 angle measures based upon this picture and the relationships we know. All right. You got it down? Let's do it. So first thing you got to notice is the parallel lines. So when I see the parallel lines, I actually draw my little car right here. And so it looks like this is a transversal. I'm going to mark it. And this is also a transversal. So it's trying to mess with me, and it's reorienting the picture. The picture's different. So what if I were to turn the page? Everybody turn the page. Look. Now here the parallel lines are like this, and that's more familiar. So if I covered this up, this would be alternate exterior right here. This would be alternate exterior, alternate interior, etc. because the parallel lines are right here, and here's my transversal. And so same thing with this. Right here. So if I covered this up, here would be my parallel lines, and then here, this would be corresponding, 15 and 7, and alternate interior, 6 and 16, alternate exterior, 5 and 15, etc. So sometimes you have to look at it a different way in order to make it familiar and comfortable for yourself. Okay, so let's back to this. Let's mark up our picture. So the measure of angle 9 is 80, so let's add that, bam. The measure of angle 5 is 68. Cool. All right, first thing I'm going to do, measure of angle 12. So 12 is this, so I'm just going to go here. I'm going to do the whole thing this way. Okay? Measure of angle 12. Well, 80 and 12 are supplementary. Yeah, supplementary. So they add up to 180. So what plus 80 is 180? That's going to be a honey. Yeah, so this is 100. See if I can draw it sideways. Yeah, so measure of angle 12 is 100. What do we need now? Measure of angle 1, right? Measure of angle 1. So remember, I'm not looking at this because this is my transversal, and here are my parallel lines. So I'm looking at angle 1, I'm ignoring this entire part. That's just there to mess with me. Ooh, it's also 80. Why? Because it's alternate, no, corresponding. Same side, skip 1. So angle 1 is 80. Draw it sideways like that. Where are we at? Measure angle 4. Measure angle 4, okay. Ooh, we're still on this side, ignoring this. What's angle 4? Ooh, another corresponding. Same side, skip 1, skip that angle, right? Or it's supplementary to this. Same question I answered before. What is that? Yeah, 100. Boom. Alright, almost done. Measure angle 3. What's that measure angle 3? Oh, yeah, 80. Why is it 80? Because it's vertical to this. Angle 1, or it's alternate interior to angle 9. Cool. So this angle 3 is 80. Angle 7, where are we at? Angle 7. Uh-oh, now I'm on the other transversal. So now I'm going to ignore this one. It's angle 7. What's that going to be? Ooh, it's vertical, right? See the X? See that X? Yeah, so that's 68. What's this? Oh, yeah, 68. Bam, got it. I'm good. 68. That's why I'm the teacher. So angle 16, what's that going to be? Ooh, what's that relationship? Yeah, that's consecutive interior, right? So that would be 68 plus the measure of angle 16 is what I want. That's going to be supplementary because consecutive interior are supplementary, right? So subtract 68. So the measure of angle 16 is 112 degrees. Got it. Nice job. Keep on going to the exit quiz. Good work.